Castor! How dare you? Your Highness, I shall summon the guard at once.
There will be no need for that. I think I can manage a few escaped criminals.
But your Highness...
Are you deaf, Dromid? Or simply stupid?
Neither, your Highness.
When will you learn to keep your mouth shut, Now make yourself useful. Return to your chambers and add the following to the annals. The noble prince smote the wicked interlopers, hell-bent on his senseless murder, with ease. You can do that much, I assume? We must ensure that the story of our realm remains an inspirational one, after all.
What changed you so much, Prince Castor? You never used to be like this.
And what would you know? You who lived a charmed life in a kingdom of plenty? I have done what I had to do. For my realm. For my people. And what thanks did I get? None! And all the while the elders grew fat, and my father did nothing for fear of losing their favor. The desert encroached ever further, and all anyone could think of was themselves. Then she appeared, and gave me the gift of the asterisk. But never mind that now. Oh, mighty stone, lend me your strength. I care not what the cost might be.
Prince Castor!
May the asterisk's power lay low all who dare to stand in my way! I will relinquish the crystal to no one! No one! You think all that water is bad for the city? It is nothing compared to what drought would do. Nothing! We need the crystal more than anyone! And now that I have made it mine, none shall take it from me!
Okay, so Prince Castor. Gonna examine you real quick. I don't know exactly what job class this is. I suspect it's something like a Berserker, because he's been using the Berserk. To start off every fight, and pretty much anytime he is not Berserk. 28,000 HP, as I said. You're weak to water, daggers, and bows. I don't have any of that on me right now. But let's just default a bunch of times and see what you do. Default. Bonk. No, I kind of meant to heal Adele, but we can deal, I guess. Default again. I'm just going to do this until I have a lot of stuff stored up. Ooh, that hit through that default in Gloria. Ouch. All right, well. Got these brave points for a reason. Okay. So you can see how much damage he's doing. This is indeed why I was concerned about having so many vanguards on the field as opposed to everyone else's. The other bonus reason to not have a black mage that I've discovered is that his counter seems to be on magic. It seems like he counters magic, and that's kind of annoying. That's 1,700 damage in one hit. That's a way to open things. Drago can also use it, but instead I'm going to save that for, I think, the next go-around. And we're going to instead just defang you, lower your defense a little bit, and Drago's dead. Alright. I can defang you on Elvis as well. Take that. White Mage, Raise, Drago. I do want him to be able to use his thing before the music wears off. Because that will raise my defense further. Yeah, go after Adele. Alright, cool, go after Adele. I've got my special. Defense is up 30%. Using it again should stack on that, right? And it should be another 1,700 damage. And, allow me to, yeah, 17,888 damage. That's quite a lot. And we should be able to, have my defense going up even more. And just, like, completely wail on you, for the time being. Elvis, let's go. I did ring. Bonk, 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 bonk. Alright, that's not too much damage. You do have pretty considerable defenses of your own, apparently. But I can do 300 times 4 is 1,200 damage on that go-round. You're down below 23,000. Gloria's, I think, going to do the same. I think you resist Sword of Stone. I found that out, again, first 2 times I fought you, and I don't know if I want to waste time using any such moves. So instead I'm just going to do this. That's like 270 a round, which isn't bad. Let's make quick work of healing. You're defaulting. You're probably gonna Brave soon. You're gonna Brave. Shell Split, lower Gloria's defense. That's fine, I guess. You are in recovery. Gloria is gonna be in recovery. Adele is going to... Okay, you're gonna Brave again. While the music is still here, very nice. Shell Split. Shell Split again. Who cares? I care. I care very much. Better cover up. Indeed. At some point, your own Berserk is going to wear off, and you are going to do it again, I guess. Vent Fury, yes, perfect. Not perfect. And there goes the bonus. Alright, we, I think, really could use a little bit of healing here, especially since my defense has been lowered. I do not like the fact that my defense is down. You're gonna... yeah. Alright. I guess, Elvis doesn't have a special of his own, but I can keep defanging. Defang is going to be like my backup de-scarifying move of you that I use. We'll use a Rise to restore you fully. Defang is going to be my backup special move, or heroics move that I use, because I would not like to be facing the full wrath of this guy without that. And now that the music is gone and my buffs are gone, I can relax just a little bit. Alright.
Defang. I'm not exactly sure what I have equipped to Elvis that gives him an entire 1,000 more HP than my other two Vanguards, but I'll take it. What are you down to now? This should be all stacking. That's at 500 damage, which wasn't much. You're down to 35% on your attack. Your attack has been reduced by 35%. Being down to 35% means it sounds like the opposite, meaning that you have like 35% remaining and I've removed 65%, but that's not how this math is working. Let's see. Gloria specifically could use the healing. I think Adele actually already on her own has more HP than me and Gloria. I think. That's what it looks like anyway. So you're going to water damage me. That did nothing. Okay, perfect. I'm okay with that. I feel like you're gonna Berserk your next turn. You may also default. You've been defaulting on occasion. I'm going to not do anything this time and save that for later. Elvis. De-Scarify. Defang. De-Scare. What does that even... Alright. When I do Let's Plays, on occasion, when I'm trying to think of things to talk about, just words bypass my brain. And there you are defaulted. Words just bypass my brain. It seems that 35% is actually the limit. I thought it was lower than that. I thought I could reduce you to minus 65%, but whatever. Words just bypass my brain, and it's not something I spend a lot of time thinking about if what I say is going to make sense before it comes out of my mouth, because I like keeping the conversation going. I need 9 more heroics before I can do anything to you. I'm gonna start storing some brave points. You're gonna Shell Split on Elvis, which is for once not gonna be that bad, because Elvis and Adele are probably who I can count on most to survive this. I think Drago and Gloria are actually the weakest members right now, in terms of defenses. Gloria needs 8 more heroics. I can use 4 of them, like, right now. No, I'll save that for the next turn after the defangs wear off. Alright, protect yourself, protect everyone. Alright, all for one and whatever, the 3 musketeers. And such. Elvis! When your defenses are down, I would like... Do I have the aggro drawing moves on Elvis yet? He's only level 3 Vanguard, but it would help if he was able to do that, because, obviously he has the most HP to sponge with. Alright. That is a brave. You're gonna Shell Split on Adele. As long as you don't target Adele again, which you kinda did, that wasn't bad. Okay. I think, and I'm gonna say this tentatively, you're below 20,000 now. I think this may go okay. If I can keep this up, this may go okay. Gloria! Let's keep applying the defangs. Alright, keep applying the defangs. And that's, again, it's doing less than 1,000 in total. That was about 800 damage in total. But keeping your defense down is what I care about right now. I've kind of come to accept that these boss battles are probably going to have at least sections of them sped up, like 25%, and I'm going to sound like a chipmunk, and people are going to think that's, like, ridiculous, and then not take me seriously or whatever. But it's better than having, like, a 45-minute boss battle, which this could very easily take. And the shield bash move is that the right one? I meant to use cross chop, whatever. Whatever, push you back in priority, so that's fine, I guess. Use some of my own HP, but whatever. Elvis, defend. And, oh, you're in the negative. Okay, you're in debt. You have to recover that turn. That's fine. Crescent Moon. That seems to be your only attack that can hit everyone. I don't think you've got anything that can hit anyone other than that. Let's see. I need 4 more heroics. This is Gloria, this is Gloria. I need 4 more heroics before I can, do anything again. Gloria's attack is up? Oh yeah, okay, so that's probably the passive ability that raises my attack slightly when I take a hit. We're just taking turns, stacking up the BP now. And you're berserking. Alright, and I'm getting about half the MP that I use on those Cura moves back with the solar power ability on Adele, which is good because it means I can do a lot more healing than I otherwise would be able to. Let's see. Alright, that was a nice, solid 2/3 damage, which I didn't take. Your attack is probably... No, your attack is not back to normal yet. I'm going to make your attack back to normal. Let's defang you and then just, like, cross-cut a bunch of times. Cross-cut should do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's doing a lot more than defang, so if I... That's, like, twice as much damage, 3 times as much damage as defang is doing on a hit. So if I can keep doing that, that'll be alright. Cura. We know the routine. And this is very much becoming a routine, which kind of annoys me, but we can make it work. After this, Gloria Special will be unlocked. 3, 4. Okay, that should have done, like, I want to say about 1,500 damage? I think? Something like that, something in that realm. Alright, Adele. Again. No, didn't mean to do that. Whatever, I'll just... Okay, you wasted that turn, basically, because you attacked Adele, and Adele is just immortal. Adele was always the last party member to go down in the 2 failed versions of this battle. She's got a lot of HP and also a lot of defense. Regardless, I can raise, and I think 2 Curas, fire off 2 Curas, and then, like, can I might want to... Gloria's the only one who doesn't have an MP recovering, ability equipped, so I'm going to give her some manual, MP, in the form of an ether. Let's see. There's only... I think there have only been 2 characters gone down in this battle so far. Drago twice on both times. Which is good, because it was a lot uglier than that. The first time around. I need 5 more heroics. Alright, given that Defang doesn't do a lot of damage anyway, I'm going to use Defang a bunch of times, and Defang is going to reduce your HP some more so that I don't have to worry about that for a couple more turns. Yeah, with or without the shell split, I think. There goes Gloria's Special. Let me work on that. Elvis. Yeah, I don't have any aggro drag moves on Elvis, which is a shame, but we can make it work. Elvis does have defangs. He's going to use that too, just to keep dropping your attack. And I think this is going to be how I do this fight. You're about halfway down. And this fight's been going on for like 15 minutes. Okay, you're about halfway down. Half-hour boss fights, again, not my favorite, but whatever. I am definitely looking forward to being done with this. I have not been having a good time today. It's been less painful. It's been less painful since I sort of figured out how to take this battle. I will use Gloria's ability as soon as I'm at full BP and can just like dish it out a lot on one turn. But this is definitely a drag. Boss fights in certain JRPGs and in RPGs in general have a bit of a reputation for being very long, drawn out, just hour-long affairs of chipping away at HP. I definitely use that exact terminology in several situations in the first Bravely games, in the 3DS Bravely games, chipping away. But it really does feel like that, because you have 28,000 HP and I'm doing like 200 a hit. But we'll see how much I can chip away once I unleash my specials. I did ring. I didn't ring yet. You know what I kind of like, and there goes your special. I kind of like it if you go into the negative again, because then I'd have just like 8 consecutive turns on 3 characters hitting you hard and seeing how much damage I can deal. That would be rather helpful, I think. If you could go into the negative, we could see how much damage I could unleash on a turn like that. Let's see, Gloria, I mean Adele. I thought that was Gloria's voice, but no, that's Adele. She's got the more Scottish-sounding accent. Again, mini ethers, 60 MP for Gloria. The only character with no useful abilities. Let me at him, indeed. Okay, I think this is where we're going to start moving. So this should do 1,700 damage, was it? On a hit? That is 10,000. Oh, are you defaulting this turn? I don't think you're defaulting. Were you defaulting? Maybe you're defaulting. No, it doesn't look like you're defaulting. Regardless. Elvis! Defang, defang. Crosscut, crosscut. I guess given that the strategy might be better to use the Vanguard special on turns on which I plan on defaulting for a while, since it does raise my defense, instead of on turns on which I plan on attacking. The thinking for me is kind of like I will do this a bunch of times. The thing for me is that I will kind of just like not think about my HP for a couple turns while the music is playing, but it might be more effective to just like sit there and sponge for a little while with default. Combine the defense buff with the default buff. I don't know. Yeah, so I can't help but feel like you're mad at the wrong people, honestly. I feel like if anything, you should be going berserk on your Council of Elders or whoever it is, instead of me, but whatever. I could also, while I'm here, I could also use a little bit of MP. I know Adele does have an MP recovering ability and solar power, but I kind of feel like I'm definitely using it faster than I'm recovering it, so let's throw in an item to help out a little bit there. So Elvis is now 3 BP in debt. Fine. Gloria, do your thing. Dragon will use it in a minute. I guess next turn, while everybody's getting ready to just sit there and sponge, as I've been calling it. Alright, Adele, top everybody off. There are some games which you're doing Let's Plays of, and I guess probably Twitch streamers would have similar experiences, but just trying to think of things to say for extended durations of time is a bit of a challenge. Anyway, because it's just been like, I've been sitting here all afternoon trying to defeat this guy. That's 22,000 damage, okay. That was more than the other one. But I've just been sitting here all afternoon trying to think of things to say to keep the conversation moving, and it's just been like, alright, we're gonna do the same thing over and over for however long it's been now. Hopefully we're nearer to the end than we are to the start there. You only have 4,600 left. I'm just gonna spam the left B button for a while. Ooh, Adele's actually in a bit of a pickle here. Adele, don't do that. I need to pay more attention to how much HP you have. While the fancy music is playing, Crescent Moon, whatever. While the fancy music is playing, while I have a defense buff, while I'm defaulting. Alright, Vanguards to the rescue. This is definitely, you just defaulted there, which means you're probably gonna hurt me next turn. This is definitely better than having the Black Mage, because he could be at like negative 35, and I could have the defense buff in action, and he would still one-hit KO Elvis. And it was like a little bit ridiculous. I'm glad this version of Elvis is a little beefier. Crescent Moon again. That's probably the move which I feel safest him using, because it does a little bit to everybody instead of a lot of bit to a single person. Anyway, we are going to tell you to get back where you belong, stat mod wise. And Gloria, this is gonna do a little over 1,000 damage, right? Alright, that is 350 times 4 is about 1,400 damage on these 4 moves on Gloria's part. Elvis, I think, can do the same.
Oh no, I don't have enough HP for, I think, the last one. 2, 3, and I just barely don't have enough HP for the last one. Okay, wasted turn. But, MP rather, not HP. You're down to 1,400. You know what? Can I just kill you with items? Can I kill you by throwing stuff at you? Which do I have the most of? You are weakest to water. All enemies. Is that going to be concentrated? Oh wait, that's dart. That's a bow. And also dagger. Do I have a dagger? Throwing axe, sword, dagger. Let's throw a throwing knife at you. Let's throw a dart at you. Let's throw a... I guess an Antarctic wind at you twice, because that's the other super effective one. Bonk. Bonk. You've taken damage to water. You're gonna counter water. I don't think you're gonna... Yeah, alright. And there you go. Alright. Good game, Prince Castor. That sucked. How many job levels is Elvis gonna get? That is 1 job level and almost another job level on Elvis. Gloria is a level 8 Vanguard. And nobody got a regular level, because I think everybody was actually fairly close to a regular level right before I started this fight. Okay, finally! That took all day. That was about a 20-minute fight. It wasn't even an interesting 20-minute fight either, honestly. Not sure how I'm going to edit that, but there's probably going to be at least some speed up involved. Alright, that is the Berserker. I even guessed the name correctly. Berserkers are unbridled balls of rage who specialize in swinging enormous axes to devastating effect. Abilities: Crescent Moon, perform a physical attack on all targets. Vent Fury, go Berserk for the next 3 turns. While Berserk, physical attack is increased by 50%. Physical defense is reduced by 30%, and only the attack command can be used. Alright. I don't know if the Berserker was an exact class in the previous Bravely games. I don't know if it was called something else.
Enough, Castor! Hand over the crystal! Never! Why must you insist on standing against me? I could change Savalon. I could save it. Look outside the city. What do you see? Nothing but sand. Sand and more sand. And the waterways? What little relief they provide soon dries up. You saw the ruins. The same fate awaits us too. But I refuse to let that happen. I refuse to roll over and die. Perhaps fate agrees that my cause is a just one. What?
Your Highness, we heard the commotion and came as quickly as we could.
Thank goodness you are here. Help me. You must help me. They were trying to kill me.
Princess Gloria? How did you escape the dungeons? Quickly! The prince is in danger!
What do we do now? Think of something, Elvis.
This is where the other prince walks in and tells him to knock it off, right?
And what miraculous something do you expect me to think of exactly? Crikey! Would you look at that?
Father, why do you refuse to listen? We cannot let this opportunity pass us by.
The opportunity of invading an allied nation? Boy, have you gone mad? It ill becomes a Prince of Savalon to allow himself to be convinced of such nonsense by one such as this.
Well, really. I have simply advised the Prince of the best course of action if he wishes to save our beloved realm.
Do you not see, Father? Once the crystal is ours, Savalon will flourish.
Dromed, lay down your pen. I would not have what is to follow besmirch the records. I have no idea what has got into you, but this behavior must cease. Perhaps a period of contemplation would do you good. Men, escort the prince to his chambers.
Let me go! Let me go! Let me go, curse you!
Castor! Your Highness, please, compose yourself.
None shall stop me! None shall stand in my way!
Your Majesty, you must escape quickly.
Yes!
Come back here! You will not escape me!
Castor, you fool!
This is quite the pickle we find ourselves in, Your Highness.
Do not try my patience.
Of course. Worry not, dear Prince. I am sure we can find a way to smooth things over.
Pray that you can. For the sake of your head.
Yes, yes. There is, however, the small matter of the position we discussed.
Dromed!
Yes, Your Highness.
Let the record state that my father is missing, and destroy any evidence that might suggest otherwise.
But, Your Highness!
All is for Savalon's salvation. The crystal must be ours. And in order for that to happen, Bernard must become an elder. Make it so.
Very well, Your Highness. Right away.
It was his own fault. What was that?
Your Highness! Was that? Did you?
No, wait. Do you not trust your prince? It was mere trickery. A cheap ploy to besmirch my name.
Look! Enough.
Your Highness. The game is up.
What do you mean?
To continue with this pretense would be simply to pile one crime upon another. I falsified the official records. I thought it best for you and for our nation, but I was wrong. The vision you saw was the truth. The king died by Prince Castor's hand.
But wait! There's been a mistake, a misunderstanding. I'm innocent! You doubt me? You, my loyal subjects!
We simply wish to know the full story, Your Highness. Please, come back inside.
No, wait, please! Ah! Ah!
Prince Castor! Well, don't just stand there! Quickly!
Water crystal has been obtained. Anything else? This is gonna keep going.
How can we ever begin to apologize?
There is nothing to apologize for. The crystal has been recovered. That is all that matters.
Please, think no more of my brother. He murdered our father and stole a priceless treasure from a trusted ally. His actions were unforgivable.
He said he got the asterisk from some kind of traveler, right?
Indeed, and it was from the same traveler that he learned of the crystal.
Do you know anything about who they were?
Only that it was a woman. None of us got close enough to discern any more than that.
What's going to happen to Dromit?
He has asked that he be imprisoned. He has also tendered his resignation as record keeper to the court. But our nation has need of his wisdom. I hope that in time, all will be as it once was.
So that's the end of that. Alright. A lot going on there. I'm gonna switch everybody's jobs back to what they were before this. Give me a minute. This is just a temporary arrangement.